Good evening, everyone. Thank you guys for coming at such a short notice. Today we're going to follow our typical protocol where our Chief Sober is going to go ahead and provide a brief statement. And then immediately after that, he's going to go ahead and go into some questions, and he'll go ahead and answer them for you. So here's Chief Sober.
Good evening. Thank you for being here at this late hour. I'm Mike Solberg, Chief of Police with the Gilbert Police Department. This evening, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office and Queen Creek Police Department announced the indictment of 4 individuals into the investigation to Preston Lord's death. They are Talon Vigil, Talon Renner, Dominic Turner, and William Owen Hines. I want to echo the warnings provided by the County Attorney Rachel Mitchell and Chief Rice regarding the false statements, allegations, and theories being shared about actions of law enforcement and our investigations. These can often hinder investigations and harm our real victims. The goal this evening is to provide some information, some short case summaries of our interactions with Gilbert Police Department and the 4 individuals I just named. I want to begin by saying our hearts are with the family of Preston Lord. As an East Valley community, we have banded together to bring justice for our victims, and we will continue to fight for justice for all of our victims. I want, as I share information, there are a couple important things to keep in mind. I am limited by legal safeguards in place to protect the integrity of the criminal justice process. Legal constraints also prohibit the release of records that contain the identities of juveniles. These constraints prevent me from connecting an individual to an individual juvenile to a case that may have occurred while they were juveniles, even if they are an adult today, or if they were charged as an adult today in Queen Creek's case. I'm now going to go into our interactions with each of these individuals, and while I cannot give you the names of some of the individuals because they were juveniles at the time, when detailing these past investigations, I'm simply going to address them as either a juvenile or as an individual. With the first individual, one of the juveniles had 1 juvenile arrest. It was related to riding a dirt bike onto someone's front yard. There were 8 other prior interactions with this juvenile dating back to 2017. In those interactions, he was a victim, a witness, he received a civil traffic citation, and 1 case where evidence was insufficient for an arrest. There are no other documented incidents with this individual with Gilbert Police Department. The second individual had 3 juvenile arrests, 2 for a minor in possession of tobacco at a school, and 1 for shoplifting. There were 7 other prior documented interactions with this juvenile dating back to 2021. In those interactions, 4 were as a witness, 1 incident where no crime occurred, 1 incident where evidence was insufficient to make an arrest, and 1 incident where the victim did not desire charges being brought forward. The third individual had 2 juvenile arrests, 1 for assault involving a fight over a girl, and 1 for driving recklessly in a dirt lot. There were 8 other prior documented interactions with this juvenile dating back to 2017. In those interactions, he was a victim, involved in 3 incidents where no crime occurred, received a civil traffic citation, and 3 cases where the victim did not want to pursue charges. There are no other documented incidents with Gilbert PD and this individual. The next cases that I'm going to share with you are cases that have either previously been shared with you or involve arrests of individuals charged as adults. William Owen Hines, age 18. We have previously discussed this individual, and this information has been shared with you, but just to recap, he has 3 pending aggravated assault cases. 1 in which Gilbert PD arrested him for a DUI-related aggravated assault. The next 2 cases were aggravated assault cases that were never reported to the Gilbert Police Department until December of 2023 and January of 2024. All 3 cases are currently pending adjudication through the Maricopa County Superior Court. Next is Dominic Turner, age 20. We have one documented involvement with Dominic Turner with the Gilbert Police Department, and that was a traffic collision with a road hazard in 2023. There are no other documented incidents with Dominic Turner. Today's indictment represent one more step in bringing justice to the Lord family. We again ask that if anyone has any information about any of these investigations, to come forward to the Gilbert Police Department or the jurisdiction in which you live. We want to again remind everyone that I am limited as to what I can discuss regarding the juvenile histories of these individuals, but I will do my best to answer the questions you may have. With that, are there any questions? Good.
How many other cases of teen violence are you guys currently investigating?
So we have not made an update to the, I just hit a button. We have not made a update to the active cases. When I spoke 2 weeks ago, we were at 12 active investigations and we're still working on those 12 cases. Good.
So are all these people sort of involved with that group called the Gilbert Goons?
So our gang investigation into Gilbert Goons is still ongoing. It's an active investigation. So I cannot comment on Queen Creek's case or any involvement, but our gang investigation is still active and ongoing.
Have you classified them as a gang for sure?
As that investigation continues, I cannot comment on any classifications. That's an active investigation. Once that's concluded, we will provide that information to you.
I know some community members have been kind of critical on how long some of these investigations take. Do you have a response to that criticism?
Every investigation is different. Unique circumstances, those involved, the complexity of the cases. Not talking specific about any one case. Everyone has to be treated individually. Once we establish probable cause, we make an arrest. We understand the frustration when cases take a long time, not only to make an arrest, but for it to be adjudicated through court. We understand that, and that's why our focus is to make sure we're doing thorough investigations, bringing charges where we establish probable cause.
Chief, can you talk a little bit about, obviously you can't comment specifically about the case in Queen Creek, but can you discuss at what point some of the same players and some of the same people were starting to match up with their investigation to yours?
So the 4 individuals that were mentioned tonight are the ones I can talk to you about. I can reassure you that we have been communicating with the Queen Creek Police Department, as we have with other law enforcement agencies in the East Valley, on any cases where they are individuals involved intersect in those cases. And so regarding Queen Creek's case, the information I provided tonight is all I can provide to you. All right, with that, thank you for being here. I know it's late. Thank you for coming at this late hour, and we appreciate it. We'll give you updates as we have them. Thank you.